I'm a little bit concerned about how my energy is going to hold up today.
In today's episode, we head out to the van and the cabin to celebrate Midsummer Swedish style. Welcome back to the channel. Today is a special day.
It's Midsummer's Eve.
It is, which is a big deal here in Sweden. And we're out at the cabin and we've partially moved back into the van because vacation mode. But there is a lot of stuff to be done today. Every year for Midsummer, we leave the city and Stockholm behind and head out to the countryside to celebrate Midsummer with David's dad at the cabin.
Good morning. Good morning. Here's your morning coffee.
This year, of course, we also have the van out here, so we're going to take the opportunity to get some things done. Along with all the midsummery things that we want to and need to do. It's a fine balance, trying to do everything, but also being able to not wear yourself out. Well, vacation is happening, at least for me and the kids. David's still working, but the rest of us are off for summer vacation, which means we're partially back moved into the van. The kids are in the cabin, David and I are in the van. So we needed to get the summer tires out here to the cabin because this is where the van has been all winter. But they didn't fit in the car before, so we haven't gotten them out till now. So today we're changing the summer tires on the van. Sometimes it feels like all we ever do is change tires on this van, but with Swedish weather being what it is, there is definitely need for both summer and winter tires.
We've been out for 15 minutes and I'm soaking.
Heat wave!
So when you need to jack a car up on like grass or ground that you don't know really how dense it is, always use something like this, like some wooden planks or like a board, so you have to spread even out the weight.
We finished half of the tire changing and then realized that we got the wrong tire on the wrong side, so redo.
If you don't want to work extra, look at this rotation arrow, because that's supposed to point forward. So now we have to change them back or switch sides.
At least now we're one step closer to getting her rolling again for all of our adventures this summer in Sweden and a little bit later this month when we drive to Finland.
Hey, hot stuff.
Hey, is it me you're talking about?
Yes, it is. I'm a little bit concerned about how my energy is going to hold up today with everything that we need to do.
Well, you need to rest. You need to take pauses, and there's nothing we have to do today. I mean, you need to eat.
Yeah. I just don't want it to be a boring day for everybody else. Or that you have to do everything just because I'm resting the entire time.
No. I'm gonna make sure I'm not gonna do everything.
You're my lobster.
One of the things that I have to do every year is do flower crowns. So heading out into the field, picking flowers and making flower crown wreaths for everybody is something that I do every year. Traditionally, unmarried women would go out and pick 7 different kinds of flowers, jump over 7 different fences, put it under their pillow, and dream of who they're going to marry the night before Midsummer's. That ship has sailed for me, but I still love the flowers. I know that I'm going to have to check myself for ticks when I get back to the house, but I love that there's so many flowers out this time of year. So, when you're doing a flower wreath or flower crown, you start with one like that. You place it like this, cross it, bend it up, over, and around. So you have it like so. And then you just keep building.
See what midsummer is.
How do I explain that?
Midsummer's Eve in Sweden is always celebrated the Friday between the 19th and 25th of June and marks the summer solstice. So when the sun and the summer is at its peak and highest, the longest day of the year, before things get darker.
Summer solstice is here?
Yep. Up in the most northern parts of Sweden, you have the midnight sun, which is awesome. It is really light here for a long time as well, but not quite there. It's a great counterbalance, though, to how dark it gets in winter.
This is way too big. Yeah. You feeling pretty?
Beautiful.
Yes, you are. What?
Okay, we got this.
I want to put the string lights up, but I don't know where we're going to plug it in.
We got an outlet over there. And where do we want them? Like from here to?
I think so. There to there.
They could go there really long, so they could go from this side just like that, or we could use them diagonally. Diagonally. That's Harry Potter, right?
Yep. It's just about lunch, and we're still getting things ready. We haven't been down to the maypole or midsummer pole yet, but of course it wouldn't be Swedish midsummer if it didn't rain. So it's been crazy hot all day, and now we're getting a drizzle. We'll see what happens.
Luckily, the rain didn't last, but we did take the opportunity to stay in the cabin, get things ready, and decorate a little bit for later.
Lately, we've been updating a few things around the cabin, which has been really nice. It's fun to bring in new things, but it's also good to keep the old ones that you have around and put them in new context.
What is that sound, though? Along with all the projects, though, I do also have to schedule in rest.
Sweetie needs to regain her strength, her energy.
Bailey was kind of freaking out, though, because she's used to the forest and everything around the cabin being quiet. Not lots of people out and about the countryside celebrating Midsummer.
What the heck? It's so cute. Look what they did. It's a bumblebee. Or maybe it's not a bumblebee, it's a bee. Everybody else kind of bailed on us. The kids are gaming, and I think your dad's tired from all the projects of the day. But David and I are heading down to the pole, and I think they're singing and dancing down there. Not going to be so much dancing, but it'll be nice to look at the flowers. You know, I think it's funny. When most people think about Sweden, they think about snowy and all that stuff.
I got a bug in my mouth. Winter is really beautiful too.
It is.
Love to have that.
Winter is gorgeous, but I love summertime.
Kids putting up lemonade and candy stands, and families out and about. People are just pretty much partying in the countryside and enjoying summer to its fullest. Late into the night.
A bit of pain happening, so I'm just going to take another nap and do the TENS unit for a little bit.
So while I do my thing, David's working a little bit more on the car before we get started on the food.
Okay, we finally got it out. Just compare these two.
Yep, the new one's going to be nice.
I use the Burer, I think that's how you pronounce it, TENS machine, and how strong a current I have usually depends on where I'm in pain at the moment, which body part, and it's day to day as well. Sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less, but it's good to be able to adjust. This thing is a lifesaver.
At least I got company.
Traditional Swedish midsummer food would be Kalles caviar, Prince sausages, meatballs, eggs, pickled herring, and salmon. And of course, schnapps. And obviously spending time outside with people that we love and family. So playing traditional cub is something that we always love to do. It's very Swedish, very midsummer. And that's why we love midsummer, because it's time in the sun with people we love. Update on the kitchen garden now that we're back home. The peonies were beautiful. They've now entered dead swan phase. But look, everything is growing like crazy. The rhubarbs are ready to be partially harvested. We got the beans are climbing. We also have the pumpkins poking up. The squash is doing good. Tomatoes. And oh my lord, look at that salad. Thank you so much for joining us celebrating midsummer with our family. We would love to hear what you guys do. Do you celebrate midsummer? If you do, how do you do it? What is essential for your family? And if you don't, maybe you should try it. I hope you enjoyed these videos. If you do, don't forget to click like and subscribe. And we'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye. Bye.